Coalitions and movements, campaigns and debate are needed to challenge the market and state. Responsibility, holding those to account who wield power and influence, resources to flaunt. Grassroots action alone can't work on its own. We must speak back to power to shift the tone and content of policy. Get inside the hive mind. See how it ticks. And through knowledge, then find pathways to transform. Different ways of seeing. Modes of collaboration, not individual meing. In interviews, focus groups, out on the street, the same things come back from the people we meet. We hear change is needed. The themes are the same. Nomenclature morphs, but what's in a name? Let's find common ground with values that matter. 1,000 flowers bloom whilst communities scatter. Top down, bottom up, different but the same. Each side all too focused with playing their game. Rival sides of the fence that make us overlook that sometimes at least it's the same book we're writing. Same things we are citing. Same problems to fix in this complex mix. This fractured world in which insults are hurled across the divide between them and us. Local and global. As if we weren't all standing here on the same planet. These issues concern structure, practice and forms, but leave to one side the question of norms. We don't want consensus, but passion and vim. We don't have to sing the exact same hymn. But what is the heart of a collective endeavour, linking global and local, state, citizen together? Step back from bureaucracy in the committee. Let's pay attention to the right to the city. Justice in procedures, increasing distribution, diversity, difference, tolerance, recognition. Signs of hope blossom, excitement abounds that there are alternatives doing the rounds. Sharing, learning, circularity, degrowth, participation, increase in popularity. Microfinance, crowdsourced greening gives sustainability back its meaning. Biospheric vertical farming make industrial landscapes charming. Asset-based development through community hubs, whether cafes, health centres, allotments or pubs. Arts-based action for social cohesion, transforming places through cultural infusion. Releasing individuals' inherent creativity by boosting their ideas in a tide of festivity. A spectrum of initiatives in search of the real, prefiguring the ways we might remake the deal between power and people and planet. Social, ecological, spatial. Let's bring down bastions of palatial ignorance which construct the world as divisible, leaving possibilities and hope invisible. Resilience, inclusiveness, and valuing community. Such things demand justice with impunity. So far, so good. But what happens now? Course of action determined, the question is how. If pathways seem fixed, huge efforts required, let's find new ways to get inspired. Not carrots or sticks with targets to measure, but social innovation to merge purpose with pleasure. Skills and expertise, an engaged university, connected epistemological diversity, respecting boundaries, avoiding co-optation, whilst making space for reflexive cogitation. Call it what you will, co-creation, co-production, feedback loops between theory and action, looking for the gaps, interstitial cracks, where understanding flourishes through learning to the max. Complex problems, wicked issues, integration needed between our siloed worlds, a search for wisdom seeded. Evidence-led policy, not policy-led evidence. We need critique with constructive benevolence. To make this work needs funding innovations, challenging the rules and changing expectations. At the university coalface, no chance of getting bored in making complex partnerships. High risk, but high reward. So thanks to our funders for matters financial. From Mistra Urban Futures, support has been substantial. Research Councils UK, Connected Communities, making local culture matter with creative intermediaries. Now AHRC is joining the game. With urban transformations, they add their name. Let's direct research towards this vision, forging impact with excellence to underpin the mission. Governance, justice, co-production, a transformative triad with global traction. Research and practice, the punchline's unsurprising. What we need is a collective uprising.